Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin, and welcome to your nightmare. It's finished. It's finished. It's over. Wallahi, it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, let's get on with this news blitz. We've got a lot to go through. First up, ladies and gentlemen, brilliant news. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Excellent news for all the Chelsea fans out there. Cole Palmer not training today due to illness ahead of Arsenal, Chelsea and Malo Gusto currently undergoing medical assessment. Christopher Nkunku still in partial team training. So Cole Palmer is ill. Malo Gusto is not available as well. Looks like he's picked up an injury. What a way to prepare for this match against Arsenal. There is no hope. There is absolutely zero hope against Arsenal now. I'm just gonna go and do the watch along and just watch. That's it. Like, there'll be no expectations. In fact, the expectation will be a loss. Like, these are two of our most important players. Cole Palmer is our most important player. He is our creative hub. We've even heard our manager say, he is the plan. He is the tactics. When players on field have no idea, they rely on Cole Palmer. And when there's no Cole Palmer, what plan do we have? What's the tactics? And Malo Gusto, I believe, is our second best player. So that right side, it's gonna be disaster. Get ready for Desasi. Get ready for Madueke. Who knows if Sterling's gonna be on that right side? Maybe Sterling's gonna be on the left side. Look, Ya Rab, have some mercy on us. Have some mercy on us. That's all I'm going to say. Cole Palmer, look, I don't want to risk it. If he's ill, he's ill. Let him recover. Malo Gusto similarly as well. If he's not fit, let's not try and force the issue and get them injured for even longer period. Cole Palmer, the only thing I'm looking forward to Cole Palmer now is let's try and get that golden boot, because everything else, does it even matter? Does it even matter? We're not going to make it to Europe. Come on. We're there, going to the Emirates against Arsenal for a royal ass whooping. So yeah, let's oil up. Let's oil up for that. Mauricio Pochettino confirms Malo Gusto has a knee issue. Malo suffered a minor problem in his knee. I hope it's not big issue. Further goes on to say Pochettino adds Ben Chilwell is suffering after returning from England duty. Ben Chilwell, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Why is Ben Chilwell injured? Is he getting injured when he's texting? Is his fingers getting injured when he's texting those OnlyFans girls? Is he injured off the back of that lovely lack of cross that he provided for Sterling in that FA Cup match against Manchester City? What's he getting injured for? Sell him. It's finished. It's finished. I don't want to hear it. He's our vice captain. He does nothing. There's no leadership from Ben Chilwell. Against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, he was fighting against kids. Half his size. At least good 7-8 years younger than him. This guy, predominantly injured for the last 3 seasons. It's over. Let's sell him. It don't matter whether he's in the team or he's not in the team. He plays as a winger these days anyway. He's definitely not capable of playing as a left back. Vice captaincy, what a joke. He's injured again. What's injured? Your papu. Is your papu injured? Is your papu injured? Come on, man. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, Thiago Silva will leave Chelsea as free agent. It's confirmed. Honestly, it saddens me, man. Everything about this club saddens me, man. It saddens me. Thiago Silva, honestly, Thiago Silva will go down as a legend for me. He will. Part of the Champions League winning squad. Super Cup, Club World Cup, should have had a FA Cup in his belt, should have had a Carabao Cup in his belt, but we couldn't deliver that for him. Thiago Silva will leave Chelsea as free agent at the end of the season. The decision has been made to be confirmed soon. He rejected proposals in January to stay and help Chelsea until the end. I love it. Thank you, Thiago Silva. Thiago has Fluminense interest since long time, but keeping all options open. Look, Thiago Silva, thank you so much for everything you've done for this football club. You're going to be missed badly and madly. Thank you to Bel Silva as well for keeping it real all the time. And thank you to the Silva family overall. I do believe his eldest son was in the Chelsea Academy, so maybe that's going to come to an end as well. But Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad that we couldn't give him a few more medals, man. And I'm sad the way it's all sort of transpired over the last couple of seasons under the new ownership. He's been quite vocal about it as well, and rightly so. He didn't say anything out of line. The only thing about the whole situation is obviously he's talked against the owners. So, look, I wish he stayed for another season, but it was clear as daylight that this is not going to happen. Oh, Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago Silva. Thank you so much, Thiago Silva. Appreciate that, man. Big up to Thiago Silva, and yeah, good luck to your future endeavors, my man. Good luck to your future endeavors. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Jackson suffered racial abuse on Instagram after the defeat to Manchester City. Chelsea are disgusted and will ban anyone found guilty of being responsible. Now, what I do want to say about this is, look, the abuse is uncalled for. The abuse is unnecessary. But I've started to notice that journalists are trying to spin this whole story and make fans the villain here. Let's not forget, Nicholas Jackson has missed some blatantly clear chances, gilt-edged chances up front, multiple times. Not just this particular match against Manchester City in the FA Cup that just went by, multiple times all throughout the season. There is a good player in him. I do agree with that, but I think it's a player that we can utilize off the bench in the future. Coming off the bench, giving us that impact, the odd starts here and there, rotational type of player, and then we'll see what happens down the track. This type of player in our heydays, in our glory days, he wouldn't be starting for us. He wouldn't be leading the line for us. That's the honest truth. But this whole now change of tone, oh, everyone's so harsh on Nicholas Jackson. No, look, the abuse is wrong. The abuse, don't abuse. The criticism is 100% valid, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, there's a strong chance Pochettino will stay. The owners will look at data. Well, of course they will, because data decides everything these days, including expected points. And big chances created as well as league form in the second half of the season. Oh, my ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. This is coming from Ben Jacobs. I mean, how much we want to take him seriously. But look, this is believable because this is what our owners do. Data, expected points, big chances created. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. These guys are not in tune with with reality. They're not. They're in this fantasy world. They will deny the fact that we are, what, 8th, 9th? What are we, man? I don't even care. 10th? They will deny. They will deny the fact that we've gone to, Wembley twice this season. And, yeah, let's be honest, we've bottled it. They're so out of tune, our owners, talking about data. And this is what will keep Pochettino for next season. I've been saying Pochettino will stay. Pochettino will stay. Mauricio Pochettino is set to lay out his blueprint. Oh, my ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lord. Blueprint. Wow. For Chelsea's future in crucial meeting with the club's top brass, having now gathered all the information. What information? All the data. You've gathered all the data on his players. What are you going to do with it? Have a barbecue? You're not going to do anything, man. Most of these players are probably going to stick around for next season. Even though I fully believe some of them probably needs to go. We've seen enough. Now he's apparently got a blueprint. I wonder what you've got written in that blueprint, my man. I really do. I really wonder what Mauricio Pochettino has in that blueprint. Some sort of magical path to glory next season. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for a third season in a row full of mediocrity. Mauricio Pochettino says having all the players fit or higher percentage during the season, this will be the challenge for the next season with all the players fighting for places. Look, this euphoric place that we're talking about, every player is going to be fit, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's always going to be some level of injuries. Can we reduce those level of injuries to a certain degree? Of course, that's something we should thrive for next season. But this whole thing about, having all of these players available, no. Players will be injured. That's just the nature of the game. What we want to see from a manager is what you're going to do when these players are injured. Have you got your blueprint Does your blueprint have contingency plans? So what? If the players are injured next season, is again, the excuses continue. You have to find other ways of winning. Of course, if all our players were fit, perhaps we'd be in a better position. But let's not take all of that and make it seem like that was the only issue. Our manager lacks a lot of the tactical side of the game. We as a squad lack the mentality as well, the maturity. How are we going to fix that? Forget about the injuries. How are we actually going to fix that and move forward? Let's not just blame everything on injuries, because that is just giving Mauricio Pochettino an easy pass, and it shouldn't be like that. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, it's understood Chelsea owners have seen Arsenal All or Nothing documentary and are aware of the pressure Arteta was under in his first season and how loved he is now. Perhaps they feel Poch can follow a similar path. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Arteta did win the FA Cup, though. This is coming from Ben Jacobs. Once again, Ben Jacobs could be possibly taking the piss here. But do you know what? This level of commentary is not too far-fetched. It's believable, because our owners, they believed in 4-4-3 formation. Our owners believed in being in the Champions League every season, just on an automatic basis. There was also talks earlier on that our owners never wanted to play, 5 at the back. They don't want to play with that many defenders, so they decide the formation and the setup. Our owner Toboli, he thought that we were going to beat Real Madrid 3-0 last season at the Bernabeu. Our owners, look at what they're doing, all the madness with young players. Our owners don't seem to have any ideology in regards to managers being so important for a footballing team. And there's been a lot of other mad stuff that our owners have said. This is why I want to sit here and actually believe this. Some of you guys might say, nah, come on, Miz, surely All or Nothing, they've watched All or Nothing and that's what's influencing them. Yeah, of course. More than you can believe that this is probably influencing them. They will not watch Man City's All or Nothing, because that's actually something to look at, how winners, go out there and perform and win. Let's watch All or Nothing Arsenal one. I'm pretty sure that's the All or Nothing where they bottled Champions League position. They bottled the 4th position to Spurs. That's what's inspired our owners. And what is Arsenal? This whole thing about Arsenal project, what have they achieved, man? What have they achieved? This season, they bottled the Champions League, and they're most likely going to bottle the Premier League as well. What have they achieved? And this is what we want to follow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, some managerial news, ladies and gentlemen. These are actually some shocking news today that's been coming out. I don't understand why we are not in for Ruben Amorim. He should be a name that we should be going after. I thought Liverpool were all over it, but looks like Liverpool's in the mud again. Exclusive West Ham. West Ham in talks over ambitious move for Ruben Amorim if David Moyes goes. Julian Lopetegui also assessed by Amorim current top target. But Amorim current top target. West Ham said to appeal, but unclear where they sit among 39-year-olds option. Liverpool looks unlikely. Wow, man, what happened? I thought Liverpool were a shoo-in. So who's Liverpool going to go for now? Ruben Amorim. Kudos, West Ham. You have more ambition than us. You're far more ambitious than us, West Ham. Good on you. Chelsea, yeah. Why would we go for someone like Ruben Amorim? Why would we go for someone like him? Ruben Amorim? No way. Mauricio Pochettino till I die, man. So big news in regards to Ruben Amorim. Bayern bosses had an 8-hour-long meeting with Roberto De Zerbi in England at the end of March. De Zerbi's entire staff was also present. De Zerbi to Bayern is 70% certain. Some of you guys said, nah, this guy's not a manager. This is going to go nowhere. Well, Bayern Bayern looks like, I'm convinced as well. I've been seeing some reports that I think Bayern Munich are looking at Roberto De Zerbi. And big up to him as well, man. Good on him, man. He's a quality manager. He is a quality manager. Some of you lot will disagree. Some of you lot, you just look at football from its surface. You don't look underneath it. This guy's a top manager. Top manager. I wouldn't have mind if he came to Chelsea Football Club. He's not coming here. If he gets the opportunity to go Bayern Munich, he'll go Bayern Munich, and he'll absolutely clean up over there. Absolutely will clean up over there. Bayern Munich will be back, and he's going to be killing it. He's going to be killing it in the Champions League. He deserves to be in the Champions League, man. 100% he deserves to be in the Champions League. So Ruben Amorim, West Ham showing a lot more ambition. Roberto De Zerbi, Bayern Munich. Yeah, more than you can believe. We are stuck with Pochettino. We're not changing. We're not changing. Next season, Pochettino, embrace yourself. Okay, last but not least, Thomas Tuchel is attracted to returning to Chelsea or joining Manchester United. Returning to Chelsea, don't sell me this dream. I would love Thomas Tuchel. It's not happening. Our owners don't like Thomas Tuchel, so forget about that. He got sacked, and the owners are still here. It's not happening. Manchester United, look, some of the Man United fans don't want this, but look, if he goes to Man United, at least Man United will have some level of structure, some level of authority back again. Thomas Tuchel is a very likable manager, man. What he did for us, what he did with the fans, wow. I'll never forget. I hope this season goes out and wins the Champions League, man. He deserves it. Deserves to win the Champions League with Bayern Munich and deserves to, get back that respectability off the back of that sacking when he got with us. So let's see what happens. It's all mad. Managerial movement's going to be mad. This summer window is going to be mad. Whole heap of hard decisions need to be made. Are we going to make it at Chelsea Football Club? Probably not. Because we are more interested in doing barbecues and having lemons in the office, and then, being very, nicey nice with all our players. And next season, most likely, yet another disappointment it's going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notifications to stay in touch with all my content. I shall see you guys for a live stream tomorrow for the match preview, Arsenal versus Chelsea. Until then, everyone, take care. See ya.